all chosen.
They call themselves the Rockadushis. They're anti-government, drug trafficking, child trafficking.
Your new home is with me now.
I want to go back!
You will never go back.
Ruth, you have to get your daughter and you have to leave.
He saved us and gave us this beautiful life.
When you are chosen, there will always be people who want to take that away from you.
What are you people doing behind those walls?
Are all they really missing?
Help us.
All right, Tyler Perry fans, that was the trailer for the new show coming March 19th to BET Plus, Ruthless. Now, quick reminder that BET Plus is $9.99 a month. I do believe it is still 5-day free trial, and then it starts charging unless they change it. I know when it originally came out a few months ago, you got like 5 days free. Then it was $9.99 after that. I just checked and it is still $9.99 a month, and I think the free trial is still there, just to give you a heads up. Now, if you watch my video I did, I want to say Saturday, it was pretty much, a reaction to, hey, we got a premiere date of Ruthless. But then when I had finished editing videos and posting, then they dropped the trailer of Ruthless. Then I went home Sunday and I got back today. Yeah, I'm just now doing this. I'm not going to apologize. I needed a break. And I spent almost $800 on my car. New set of tires, a piece for my car lock, oil filter. So yeah, kind of sucks, but thank God, car's, good to go. So I know you're probably wanting me to get into the trailer, and here we go. Just so you know, this is going to be a trailer breakdown. Not that much for me to break down thoroughly, because obviously there are a number of new characters that are specifically going to be related to this cult called the Rockadushis. I think I said that right. If not, don't worry. The trailer is at the beginning of the video. You heard it correctly. But this is a 24 episode season. I honestly think that this season is a standalone, because based off what we saw in based on what we saw early in the series as early as the opening episodes of The Oval, we know Ruth is dead. So it's like, I don't really know if this series will go beyond the season 1, because you would think that by the end of this season of Ruthless, Callie's death. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. You would think Ruth's death would be the last scene of this series, because then it would go right into the Oval when it comes back, if that makes any sense. So based off what we saw in the trailer, which honestly, let me just say up front, this trailer I feel did its job well. It really got me intrigued. It really wants me to look to see what exactly happened, because of the fact that the synopsis is Tyler Perry's Ruthless is the riveting story of a young woman named Ruth who becomes entangled in a scandalous cult of powerful sex-crazed fanatics who she must now play along with until she can find a way to free herself and her young daughter. So the first scene is we have Ruth talking with Callie, saying, your new home is with me now. I want to go home. You will never go back. I don't know. It's like, dang. That's one way it's telling a kid, be quiet. You ain't going back home no more. So then we see the higher one breathing some sort of dust in your face. It looked kind of purple, which honestly was a clever touch, because the couple of, brief title cards that just pop up during the trailer purple, which is my second favorite color, by the way. We have Ruth, and I'm going to think that Tally is the one talking here. She's telling Ruth, you have to get your daughter and you have to leave. But then Ruth is kind of like, nah, why are we leaving for? We got this great life that was given to us by this cult, so why do we want to leave? And then we have Ruth and Callie standing in front of the higher one. And of course, I'm assuming this has happened not too long after she was abducted from, Grandma Nancy's house. When you are chosen, look, I know these are terrible impressions, but give me some credit. This is the first trailer. I've not watched an episode yet. I don't know how these characters' demeanors and voices are fully, implemented, so I can't do impressions that well. But he says, when you are chosen, there will always be those who will try to take it away from you. That actually is a very good quote. I think that is well spoken. I'm not saying I agree with the cult, but that is something very, very profound. And then you have an elderly white couple is like, what are you doing behind those walls? And then you have at a police station, I'm assuming, a wall full of missing women. And then we have Tally talking with some guy saying, help us. And of course, guys, this obviously takes place before Tally took her own life in the Oval. And I wonder if even though well, then again, there could be a few ways the season ends. Maybe Ruth gets killed towards the season finale, maybe like the last episode or something, or the episode before that. And then, the series might end. Yeah, the series could end two ways. Ruth's death or Tally escaping and then going to Nancy's house. That actually makes sense. I can see that happening. But either way, I'm sorry, I actually skipped something at the beginning of the trailer. They said like the Rakadushis, they're anti-government, they're into child and drug trafficking, and I think we even see a scene where the guy goes into, I'm assuming like a bedroom, and there's a woman who I think is dead, surrounded by flowers and everything. I'm like, wait, was she killed by the cult? Was she chosen and didn't choose to answer the call and was killed as a result? Or this is some deep shit. I'm sorry, I hate to use that word, but I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued to see how this goes down. The highest one is played by Matt, and I'm probably going to butcher the last name. Matt Cedeno. Cedeno. It's like, Hispanic little thingy on top of the end. But either way, I recognize him as Ignacio from Ambitions. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, maybe because he tried to scam Bella and wasn't able to get, his hands on any kind of power or fortune from his mother, Valentina. The highest one is his side gig in order to make money. That's my headcanon, and I'm sticking with it. But, yeah, that it seems like he, is going to be a good fit for this role. And Stephanie Charles from The Pains, a.k.a. Nyla, she's going to be on here as a character. Let me see if I can find her name. As Sarah. Of course, Tally's going to be here. And that's the only name I recognize. But it seems like we got to, Tyler Perry has a knack for picking, the right people for specific roles. So, we could look forward to that. And as I said in my previous video, my prediction is that each Thursday we'll get 3 episodes. And then 24 episodes, that's what? 8 weeks or 2 months. So if the show comes on March 19th, theoretically, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think like May, hang on, 1, 2 plus 5 equals 7. Yeah, I think like May the 7th or the 14th would be 8 Thursdays. So I think Ruthless might actually end the week before the Oval comes back, meaning that the Oval could be coming back around like May 19th, if my math is, correct, and my assumptions are as well. That actually makes a lot of sense, because you would want a fill-in series to kind of, fill in the gap between the main series being the Oval, the hiatus, and then the return of it. Because honestly, that's perfectly lined up, because I think it would give more people an incentive to watch the Ruthless series, because it's going to keep you occupied while the Oval is off the air, but also answer a few questions that a lot of people have been asking ever since, the hiatus for the Oval. But also I feel like, maybe we'll get some backstory of how Ruth came to be in the cult. Nancy hinted at Ruth's troubled upbringing, which honestly does explain a lot as to why she would find a family with the cult, because her own upbringing wasn't so well. I'm not trying to justify her decisions, but I'm just trying to understand, because it gives the character more depth. Because all I can think about of Ruth is bring us the look. I can't really sing because my throat is sore. I know I'm not trying to make excuses, but I remember when the Oval first came on, I was killing it. I was like, bring us the little children. I'm actually like, throat is sore because, weather is drastically different. 1 minute it's rainy and cold. Now it's sunny and warm. So I just took some medicine to fight that off. But in any case, yeah, 24 episodes, pretty solid. I am still unsure of how I'm going to review this show. Like, if we get multiple episodes a week, should I do reviews of every episode, or should I just just do like a mega video. It's like, hey guys, we got 3 episodes on Thursday, so I watched all 3 and we'll just review all 3 in one video. Maybe that might be the safest way to do it. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it seems like a show full of mystery, intrigue, deception, and yeah, I do like the camera. Look, regardless of how I feel about some of Tyler Perry's writing, the camera work is something in the lighting choices. I praise that a lot because he does a great job with that. Plus, this show is multiple camera format, running time 60 minutes. It is ad-free, so I don't know if that means each episode is literally going to be an hour long or if it's going to be like the standard 42 minutes. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait. But overall, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited for Ruthless? Will you be getting BET Plus to actually watch it? Because this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting to get BET Plus for, this exclusive content that will only be available here. Or you could, okay, never mind. Well, BET isn't sponsoring me because it's like, will you get BET Plus to watch it weekly, or will you wait until the show is about to end and then, you know, get it for the 5-day free trial, watch all the episodes, and drop it? Yeah, look, don't think I'm giving you a cheat code because people do this all the time with DC streaming service, Disney Plus, all that other stuff. Yeah, Disney Plus. Remember that hip? Look, I just got Disney Plus last week, so I ain't hating. Well, I know people who just got Disney Plus like for the first week or so, unless they were watching The Mandalorian, and then that was it. I remember when Disney Plus dropped, you could not go online without seeing a bunch of posts about it, a bunch of great memes. But then after that first week, it died down. Yeah. But now BET Plus for real. The more we support it, I'm guessing like the more original content we'll see. It's just for me, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but the reason I didn't stick with BET Plus when it first came out was because there wasn't anything new. Look, I didn't watch First Wives Club, but I did hear a lot of good things about it. I only wanted BET Plus for that content, like the Tyler Perry, the Will Packer stuff that would have caught my attention for me to review. Kind of like with Disney Plus, you know, I wasn't going to get it until like Bucky and the Winter Soldier. WandaVision came out, but I was like, you know what? It's only $6.99 a month. The first week is free. Plus, there's some nostalgia. I watched so many Disney Channel original movies I haven't seen in over a decade. Watched some shows. It was great. Well, it is great because I'm still watching, but I haven't watched in 3 days because I was at home. But for Ruthless, yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is how is this season going to end? I know that's a weird thing to say with the show not even airing yet, but I'm thinking the ending has to revolve around Tally's escape while leaving her daughter, Ruth's death, and what happened to Callie. Because something I forgot to mention like 6 minutes ago in my trailer review, why would Tally want Ruth to leave, take your daughter and go? Maybe it has to do with, honestly, and this is one thing, I feel like this show is going to tackle some very tough issues. Like for one, the wall of missing women. That's something that's happening a lot in today's world. I mean, like, it isn't advertised that much. And look, I ain't trying to throw color in here, but at the same time, it's like whenever there's a missing white child or something, it's the Amber Alert. It's on all these huge major news outlets. But when it's black missing individuals, it's up to like the people to really scrounge around and you know, post on social media and whatnot. So to actually see an abnormal, if not frightening, amount of black people, specifically women, showing up on missing person charts and whatnot online, and to see this being implemented into the show, that's pretty insane. And then on top of that, you know, the child and drug trafficking. Tyler Perry, as we know, isn't afraid of child death in his writing, so I'm very concerned. I'm thinking Callie's still alive, though, for the sake of the story, because if Callie and Ruth are dead, this series would be kind of moot point. Is that the right word? But I'm saying that I hope it. Well, I'm thinking Tally might want to escape because she'll find out that Ruth, if you bring your child here, I just found out that it's, you know, your child will be sent away because it's child trafficking, or she'll be used, and I hate to use this, for child sex. And I'm like, I don't honestly just, yeah, no. But it's just like, those are the things I'm thinking, or even worse, a sacrifice. Those are the things I'm thinking of that would make me lead me to believe that Tally would convince Ruth to try to leave. Because remember, as the synopsis says, it's like about Ruth finding a way to free herself and her young daughter. So it's like for Ruth to have some sort of awakening within a cult, which actually is an oxymoron when I think about it. Something has to be endangering Callie for her to try to escape with her daughter and obviously fail. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts once again. How was the trailer? Will you be getting BET Plus? Will you wait until the final week of the show to binge it at once? I don't know. Maybe I can convince you to watch it after I finish my episode review of the series premiere. I don't know. Like I said, if these people sponsored me, I would happily get you would think I'll get like a free subscription that I review this stuff. I'm just kidding. A little lightheartedness at the end of this Ruthless trailer. But yeah, like I said before, what's supposed to say? Beware of false prophets. Oh yeah, I like the single tear running down her face there. That's a nice touch. Ruthless in more ways than one. All right, guys, thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe. Links to my social media in the description below. And what was your favorite part of the Ruthless trailer?